Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is Sunshine on Leith, episode 23. So, what have we been up to? Well, I played the first match. Wait a minute, I'll get over there. I played the first match in the second qualifying round, leg 1. Unfortunately, we drew one of the hardest possible teams, FC Kobnhaven. They are a very good team and probably too good for this particular level. They really should be entering at a higher level. They're a good team. But anyway, we played them at our park. We lost 2-0. We still don't have Guidetti back. He is just barely coming back from injury now and is not fit to play yet. So we are stuck with Boyle and Swanson up front. Well, Swanson in the shadow striker role, but basically up front. So, wish us luck, because things are not looking good for us. Oh, look, you can get that now. That's good. They fixed that or something? I don't know. McGarton has been playing well. That's good to see. Anyway, wish us luck. It's going to be a hard one. We need to overcome a 2-0 deficit, and they have the away goals. Of course, anything we score will be away goals, so there's that. In team talk, I just want to quickly make sure that we are, in fact, on attacking, because we do better on attacking, and frankly, we need goals. Any team would miss a player of his caliber, whoever he happens to be. I'm sure he's a player of great caliber. If they shot him out of a cannon, we'd know what his caliber was. Baha. Oh, good one, good one, good one. Not quite good enough, but a good try. This is a lot like the first game, where there were very few highlights. There you go. Gray steals the ball. Boyle takes his time on it. And we're going to give up a goal. And that's pretty much the end of our Europa League adventure. Because we're not going to come back with 3 goals. I don't think. We just don't have the manpower for it. Without Guidetti, we just don't have the cutting edge up front that gives us the chance. We'll give them a bit of a rollicking at halftime and see if we can spark them into life. But I don't think it's likely. I'm going to go with assertive at least. I'm not happy with your performance. You were awful out there. Show me something better, please. The good news is if we do tie it, we'll actually be going through because we'd be ahead on away goals. There is that. But I don't see it happening. Gray, McGinn, Magooch. Back through for Boyle. Takes his time on the ball as usual. Murdoch, Magooch, Swanson. Through ball from McGinn. What a lovely one. Oh, and a great save. Just an absolutely great save. That should have been our goal. That's too bad. Good hit at clearance. McGinn. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Okay. There isn't a whole lot of point in making a lot of changes because this is our best team and we don't really have anybody to replace them with that are going to make us better. Let's go with Callum Crane. He's been occasionally useful. We'll put Gray on attack. And who else? Swanson. We'll go with Murray. And Simon Murray up front. Give team talk. How do I... Oh, there they are. There. Confirm talk. That's it. That's all I got. And I don't think it's going to get us anywhere at all. There's Murray taking his time on the ball. Magooch. Fraser Murray's through. And scores! Hooray! So we look slightly more respectable on the day. All he has to do is do that twice more and we're actually going to be in the game. It's a good pass by Magooch. And good run by Murray. Keeper could have done better, maybe. Nope, we ain't getting there. We just had a bad draw. Oh well, at least we drew on the day. It was a good try. So much for Europa League. Okay, that's that. We've got 3 days to the Dundee match. Shall we just pop ahead and see if we can do that? Why not? Welcome back. It's time to get on with the game. DR. I need a different DR, please. Even to brown. Because Gray is suspended. Due to something he got up to last year, I think. Magooch is looking a little shagged. Let's see. Let's have it into Slivka in his spot. Yes. That will do nicely. Guidetti. Where's Guidetti? 93. You're good enough. You're going back in, buddy. Simon Murray's worse than Boyle. Yeah, this is going great. Just great. Oh, Jesper Tern. I was thinking about bringing him in. Because he's an interesting young midfielder and I'm really excited to get him into the lineup a little more. So let's put him in for Murdoch and then take him out for Poyet. But I want him on the bench. Because he looks like a real prospect and I'd like to see if he can get some game time. Okay, let's see what we can do about this game. I think the team looks alright. A little tired on the Mazzala front, but they'll manage. They will manage. Let's see how we get on. No surprises in the team, I don't think. Broadfight, White, Ambrose, Hanlon, Brown, Poyet, McGinn, Slivka, and McGarten, Swanson, and Guidetti back up front. Should be a good game. Let's give them the show the critics their wrong speech. Tangible positive atmosphere. Oh, he's just being rested. A free-flowing, attacking game. That's the plan. Let's see if we get any highlights for this one in the first half. Been a little short on highlights for the last few games. Don't know why. Slivka finds Brown on the far side. McGarton getting wide as the Mazzala. Brown back into Slivka. All the way out to White and then back in. Oh, it's off the bar by Guidetti, and then thankfully he gets the rebound. That's a good way to start. Look at the shots. 7 shots on net. 7 shots at net, 6 shots on net. I like it. And they haven't had one. And there's Guidetti finishing beautifully. Oh, if we'd had him against Kobnhaven, we'd have had a real chance. But neither Boyle nor Murray turned up the wick and was able to perform in either of the games, so... Alright, Slivka, do something with it. Poyet. Swanson. Out wide for McGarton. Can't get anybody. Slivka. Swanson. Through ball for Guidetti. Oh, and McGinn finishes. What a great layoff by Guidetti. That was wonderful. Right. There, and then Guidetti's layoff. There. And then the volley by McGinn. Very nice. Right, that's a solid first half of the season, I'd say. Could use a little more out of Danny Swanson, but otherwise, I'd say that was pretty well done. Very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. Alright. White Ambrose. Hanlon pops it over the top for Swanson. He can't quite find Guidetti. Swanson is still not really performing. I was afraid of this. I just don't think he's got it anymore. Let's try Murray. Actually, we'll swap him with Slivka. That's better. Oh, they've got it, yeah. El-Bakhtawi. Faisal El-Bakhtawi. Great name. Not much chance for Brotveit there. Tactics. Let's have Crane replace White, who's gotten quite tired. And we're still up. Let's go with Boyle for Guidetti. Save Guidetti for next match a little bit. Since he is just coming back from injury, I don't want to risk him. Nice ball forward for Boyle. Can he find somebody? Yes. Oh, good save though. Good save. Raider holds it down. Over. There we go. Come on now. Boyle picks it up. What are you doing back there, Boyle? You're supposed to be the forward, man. I can count at least 4 players further forward than you are. McGarten with the goal to make it, I think, a winner, 3-1. And we should be settled safe in this one. Slivka finds McGarten with a nice pass. I'd really like to see somebody like Slivka or Cammy Smith make that attacking midfield spot their own and start really producing in that spot. Uh-oh, they're having a man sent off. I am Grzelek with a red card. Raider with the long goal kick up. Boyle gets hit on the back of the head, but it doesn't really matter. We end up with a nice win. So there you go. We got a loss, or a draw and a win in this episode. Unfortunately, we also went out of the Euro Cup. Oh, Euro Cup, the Europa League. We'll call that a good win. And say thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. We leave the match. And we say hurrah! 10-man Dundee. They were 10 men for like 2 minutes. What can you do? I will actually, before we go to credits, you know what? Let's take a second here and figure out where to come back. Who haven't we seen much of? I'm trying to think. Why don't we say Kilmarnock and Aberdeen? Just because that'll be the end of the transfer deadline, the transfer window, and we'll see whether we've been able to recruit anybody in. Remember, we do have Salius coming later, the striker, but it's possible I may want another striker just because neither Boyle nor Murray convinces. So yeah, I think we'll come back for Kilmarnock and Aberdeen. Wish us luck. We've got 3 interesting games. We've got Motherwell away, Hearts at home, and Celtic away. Celtic away is always tough, but I'm hoping that the team is enough better this year that we're going to give them a ride, and we'll see if we can beat them. That'd be nice, or even get a draw. You know, I'd be happy with that on the road. So let's go back over here and say the things that I always say about hitting like and subscribe and Twitter and Patreon and all of that stuff. And we'll get to the important part, which is that I hope you have a great day. And take care.